excited to be posting a new video today. It's been a while, I know. I've been meaning to do a video for the longest time, but you know, life gets busy. No, seriously, today I want to show you guys very quickly the updated setup of my planner, of my Daytimer planner. Just very quickly because my inserts haven't exactly changed a lot, so I just want to show you guys how I've sort of been organizing them and decorating, because I did spend a little bit of money in February on supplies, which is always nice, but you know, we can't get carried away even if we really want it. But yeah, I also wanted to announce that I have a new account on Instagram for all my planner related things, and my name is Plannerholics. And I'm so happy, you guys, that in the little bit of time that I've set it up, I already have 245 followers, and this just means like the world to me, like you don't even understand. So I'm so excited and really thankful for everybody and all the lovely support and comments that I've been receiving, and I'm just really excited to enter this Instagram journey as well as a YouTube journey for the planner community. And I just hope you follow me, and you know, I'll follow you probably back because I love just browsing through all the different planner accounts. And I did want to give a little heads up that in the next month, in the month of April, I am gonna do a giveaway because it is my birth month. It's gonna be my birthday very soon, so I want to do a fun little giveaway of some goodies that I've managed to purchase in February, and just as a thank you for everybody who's been giving me all the lovely support. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and just give me a thumbs up if you like what's going on in here. So yeah, let's just jump right into the video, and let me show you what's inside my planner. So I've been using the same planner from all my past videos. Now bear with me if the camera angle isn't the best because I'm not using my regular camera. I don't know where I placed my memory card, and I've been going crazy looking for it, but in the meantime, my filming is going to be from my iPad, so if you hear weird things or the quality isn't as good as maybe my other videos, I apologize. But yeah, so again, what I was saying, I've been using this Daytimer. I am not planning on purchasing any other planners because this one's been working great and I still like it. I like the size and I like the color, and I did spend money on it, so I intend to keep on using it for a while at least. So yeah, let's open it up. As you can see right off the bat, I changed up my cover page. I no longer have my quote, even though it's somewhere in the back, but I changed it up. If you watched my Planner Essentials video, you know that this page came from a sticker sheet that I've kept for like the longest time, probably more than 20 years, and it's just so darn cute that I don't want to use it. So I didn't want to ruin it either, like laminating it or anything, so all I did was I scanned it and I resized it for my A5 planner, and I laminated it and just put it here. It's a little bendy and flippy because I just used regular paper. I don't actually have cardstock paper, so if you don't want your covers and your dividers to be a little sturdier, you just have to print it out in thicker paper, and that's it. So I left that for my cover page, and I just thought it went so well with my paper, airplane paper clip, because, you know, the whole like travel thing going on. And then this side is always the same. I love my page flags. I cannot live without them. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out, especially of these Target flags, because there's no Target in Spain, and I'm sad. But yeah, so I added, just to make it a little bit prettier and more colorful, some journal cards here and over here, so that you can sort of see like the contrast with the blue of the planner. And this blue is actually like kind of like teal color. You can't really appreciate it on this camera, but it's sort of tealish. And then let me show you what's inside this pocket, because I never seem to show what's inside, but all I keep in here, if I can manage to get it out, is some seasonal stickers. Now, these stickers, I don't think you can get them anywhere because I've had them again for the longest time. Like, I was a little girl and I even like used the pen and ruined them. But yeah, I just keep some like Easter, because Easter's coming up, and like St. Patrick's Day stickers. So I keep those in here so that they're handy to decorate my pages. And in the back, I still have my blue Post-its and this small notebook that I've decided to use to write my passwords. So obviously I'm not going to show you the inside because that's private. And then also the new added feature, I guess, or whatever, is this friction pen. I got this friction pen because I did not even know that these pens existed that you could actually erase. So this is phenomenal. Like, if I make a mistake, I can just go ahead and erase it. And it writes pretty well too. Like, I like it. I mean, I wish it were a little darker because it's sort of grayish when you write, but I like it nonetheless. So when we flip it over, this was going to be intentionally a dashboard, or it was for a few days, but it's just, I don't know if it's the clear sheet that's going on here, or look, see the sticky notes, they're not very like adhesive, so they keep on falling off. So like, it's pretty empty, but I did have a whole bunch of like other page flags here and a big sticky note. I really wanted to use a dashboard, but it's not working. So I'm going to have to find another system to keep all my sticky notes, because I love using sticky notes in the planner. It's just a lot of fun, gives it a lot of like colorful look, or whatever you want to call it. So my first divider is my calendar section. This hasn't actually changed. My divider has changed, but not the section. And all I did here was I printed out, because I don't have... I know I've mentioned this a lot in my other videos and in my Instagram if you follow me, but there are not a lot of scrapbook stores in Spain, or at least I don't know of any. They're nearby. So I don't have access to scrapbook paper, sadly. I know. So all I have to do in order to make this kind of divider is just search online, and you type in Google and you write free digital scrapbook paper, and you come up with like a whole bunch of designs. So I printed out a whole bunch, as you can tell, and then I did create some as well, which if I manage to fix my computer, because it's been acting up on me, I will put some up on my blog to download. So all I did was printed them out on like, it's not essentially thick paper, but it's a little thicker than regular white paper. So all I do is just like cut it out to the divider size and hole punch it in. So that's what I have. And then for like the tabs, I have these removable sticky tabs that I'll just like write in the section. And if you don't have like nice colors, you can like washi tape them. Like I washi taped this yellow one so that it sort of went with the back of the cover page. And I do like having the dividers be different like designs in the front and in the back. And then here I just added like a little scrapbook element again that I also printed out because I thought it looked cute. This page hasn't changed. This is my year at a glance with all like the Spanish and US holidays. And here is my February peek, I guess. You guys already seen what the pages look like, but now you can see them filled out. So this was the monthly chart, and I did keep track of a few things here, like personal goals, and then these are just like a whole bunch of house chores. And here's a water tracker that I thought was really cool to like track water, and I got this idea from somebody on YouTube. If I find out who and I remember who, I will link her below. But she used this system to track how many laps of because she's like in a swim team, I think. And so she wanted to keep track of how much she swam each day. So she would write down from like 1 to like 10 laps, let's say, and like shade in the boxes of how many she would do each day. So instead of shading, because then you can sometimes see it through, like it bleeds through in the back if you can tell a little bit, I decided to do like a linear graph. And I thought that was cool. I liked the way it looked, so I did that there. And then I have my month at a glance. All I do here is just write down birthdays and like the holidays that I can check in the beginning of the page on this year at a glance. And like maybe mark any special things going on, you know, if there's anything going on. And then here I have like due dates or things that are happening that week that I don't actually want to write down here because just too much info can be a little bit overwhelming. So it's more visually appealing. Is that how you say it? Or visually cool? To set it up this way, at least for me. Then on this side, I had a whole bunch of space to write down things. So I didn't really know what to write because I do plan things, but you know, I'm not as a busy person as I sometimes say I am. But yeah, so I started doing like a little gratitude journal in this space, but then I stopped the following weeks because I prefer to do that on like a nice journal and have it more nice and pretty. Like I prefer using the planner to plan instead of as a journal. So this was like a shopping list, I guess. And then when you flip the page, this was the whole like DIY fish idea that you would have the whole week at a glance and your month on the left, and you could see it all at the same time. But now, and then these flippy pages, I would write down like the to-do list for the whole week. And then on the flip side, I would write down my menu plan with like sticky notes so that I can like move around the meals if I didn't want to have those meals those days. But, and then this little chart I would use for more like day-to-day house chores that I have to do. But these little flippy pages, I ended up removing them in March because they bothered me a lot when I had to like write down. Like, I don't know, I thought I would like it. It seemed cool at the time when I designed them and when I sort of was inspired by the DIY fish inserts. But as you start using the inserts, you start realizing what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And this just bugged me. No reason, no special reason, but it bugged me. So I took it away in March. You sort of like learn as you go. So, same goes with this monthly chart. You'll see in a minute in March how I changed it up. So, those are my weeks. And just kind of like a fast flip through so you can see how they're decorated. And now, all of this like white space that you see, I just didn't know what to do with it. So you'll see in a minute in March how I kind of set it up so that I actually write in it because it seemed like a waste of space, you know? And there's just more weeks. Let me close this back here. And then more blank space that I did not use. More weeks. And okay, let me just point this out. There wasn't an actual earthquake. It was just like a small tremor. There was actually an earthquake in like the southern part of Spain, and somehow some like states in Spain got like a little bit of after tremors. So there was like a little tremor in Madrid, and like people were freaking out and going all crazy and saying, "Oh my God, there's been an earthquake." Obviously, it was all like a joke. So I really wanted to like put that in the planner and remind myself that that's what happened that day because I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, so more menu planning. And we're back in March, which is this month. So this is what I changed. If you remember, in February, my tasks were here, and then when you opened it, you had the actual days to check off. And this also bugged me because every time I had to check off something, since when you have this open, you can't actually write here because you don't have something to support you in the back. And, you know, you would have to like flip and see exactly where was the row where that task that you wanted to check off was. So that kind of bothered me. And for March, what I decided to do was leave this part just blank so that I can actually decorate and leave a little bit of like clip art that I printed out. This was also free. I'll leave the link below of the website. I can't remember right now which website it is, but I'll leave it below. And what I did was I flipped the page and I put it all on like one view so that it was easier to cross off and see exactly where the row was. And I thought it was like a much cleaner way of tracking the month. And it even looks cooler to me. So I did it this way because I still wanted to keep this calendar like flipping thing or like having the calendar flip page so that when I look at my week, I can see it all in one glance. See? So that when I plan this week, I have like the month there to see if there are birthdays, which this week was filled with birthdays. So that's why I left this chart here instead of adding it on like a separate page and forgetting about this whole flip thing. I don't know if I'm explaining myself. Like, it all makes sense in my head. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll try my best to explain it a little better. It seems I get a little nervous when I talk on YouTube. But yeah, so this is the new part that I kind of fixed as well in March. This page I left blank, which doesn't really bother me because I'll just like end up writing like a cute quote and maybe practice like my hand lettering or whatever. So this is a part that's sort of changed because if you noticed here, when I wasn't using these pages, this part actually belonged to this week. So, and then this part belonged to the next week. So it was kind of weird writing here for the following week and this one was for the previous week, and kind of confusing, I guess, if you want to say something. So what I did was I decided that this whole spread was going to be for the fall, like the next week, like the week spread that you flip as you turn the page. So since I removed the little like flippy part here, like the little column that I had done, now I plan my menu on this part right here. And since I am doing some planner challenges on Instagram, I am keeping track of the prompts on this section, and it gives me a little bit of like creative part to like decorate and add stickers and stuff. So that's fun. And then this part, instead of doing the whole gratitude journal and like shopping lists and stuff, what I'm doing here is writing my to-do list and like using the space for like post-its of things that suddenly like I'll like remember and like just leave it there for that week. And then like the week spread, I'm mainly using it for appointments and again like birthdays or holidays or TV shows that are going on. I like to keep track of my TV shows. So that's kind of how I'm using now the setup, and I like it a lot more. But you know, as I go, I need to change things. Like again, like I'm using this for to-dos, but it's still too much space for just to-dos. So what I decided was for this upcoming week, what I did was leave this part for to-dos, and then like this bottom part, having that house chore tracker that I had here. This part here, like this week, this is today's week, this week, sorry. So having this like house chore part removed from this whole week, and then just expanding these boxes, and then this part then moving it to like the front with my to-do list. So then when you flip, again, you have a whole much more space to, especially to decorate. Like I'm really into decorating now, even though it's very like minimal. it just looks cooler, I guess. Like I have this white box for maybe like a nice big quote, and I can still practice more hand lettering things. And then these are just like the rest of the boxes to decorate the rest of the week. So that's my intention for next week of how I'm setting it up. And hopefully now everything will be filled up. I still have to work on next week. As you can see, I haven't filled out the Instagram prompts. So yeah, that's what's going on, you guys. And last but not least, this is the second divider of the planner that I also created. I handmade, printing out a cute quote that I found on Pinterest. This one, unfortunately, I'm really sorry, I don't remember where I got it. Like, if I find the link, I'll put it below. But seriously, like, it's just one day where I started clicking a whole bunch of sites and like printing everything, so I didn't even like keep track of where I was clicking. So there's a lot of things that maybe I won't be able to find and leave you the link below. But if I do, don't worry, I will put it below. So this divider, again, this is all like free digital scrapbook paper, and then I had the removable tabs and a different design. And like the whole like nerdy glasses thing is so popular right now on Instagram, and I guess just like in the whole like planner community, that since I couldn't buy the actual scrapbook glasses paper, I created my own. And this one I'm gonna leave in my blog very soon if I have time and I can fix my computer, because I'm so bummed out. Like I can't use any of my Photoshop programs or Publisher, so I can't do anything. Like everything I do is at work. Shh, nobody's supposed to know. So when I have like a little bit of free time, like maybe I'll have like a little 10-minute break, I'll like instantly go and find things for my planner and like plan it out. But you're not supposed to know that. Or at least some people aren't supposed to know that. So this is my whole finance section. But I won't go into a lot of detail because it's the same as the previous video, so I don't want to bore you with that. And of course it has a whole bunch of like private info, so I don't want to show it on YouTube. But yeah, that's my finance. And then this section right here is still my list section. And this part is still my, what's this doing here? And this part is still my house, like cleaning checklist. So these two dividers I will be switching out. These are actual scrapbook papers that I managed to buy in Christmas when I went to the US to visit my family. So these are sturdy and fun. But since they don't really actually go with like the whole color theme that I've got going on in the beginning, I'll be switching these with others. Maybe like with one of these. We'll see. But yeah, what I was trying to say, the list section right here, I am probably going to be removing from the planner because I did a little DIY Midori Traveler's Notebook, which I'll show you in a separate video. And if you want a little sneak peek of what it looks like, you can check my Instagram account because I have a few pictures of it inside. But I'm still working on it and it's pretty much empty. So I won't show you now, but I'll make a separate video soon, hopefully, and you can see how it's set up and decorated. But yeah, I'm planning on removing these lists and adding them to that notebook. And that way, this whole planner is just kind of like a home and life planner. Just for like calendar and keeping track of my expenses and like cleaning stuff. And that's it, you guys. Everything else is the same. I've got some stickers. Here's just like, this is just like, I guess like the spare part of the planner, and this was the little dashboard that I wanted to do as well. And here is that quote that I had before, and I used it because I used it as the folder. So you guys, that's it. I'm so happy that I finally was able to do another video. I've been meaning to do one for some time, but I wanted it to be a little bit more set up and have the inserts a little bit more filled out and kind of planned exactly how I wanted to use them. So thanks so much for watching again, and please subscribe if you want to watch more videos, or comment below if you have any questions, or if you want to see something in a little bit more detail, just let me know and maybe I'll make a video of it as well. And again, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and stay tuned for my giveaway next month. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you what I have prepared for you. I mean, it's not like the best things, but I think you'll like it. And the planner community is always so appreciative of these things. So I hope, and I'm sure you'll like it. I hope, hopefully. So again, thanks for watching and talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.